Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. I'm Midnight Technical Gaming, and we're back. We're back in American Truck Simulator, looking at this absolutely beautiful Peterbilt that we have, all black. We got an RV on the back of the truck on that wooden lowboy. We'll hop back into the truck. We're here in Marion, Illinois, to get this thing fired up. We're here in Marion. We're heading over to Chicago. We're going to try and take the historic I-57 route through Effingham. We're going to try and see the cross. We'll travel over here through this parking lot. We'll follow the GPS, see where it's taking us. This little town of Marion's really detailed and modeled. I really enjoy it. Looks like we have a little car wash over here. Very nice. And I think that's a Wendy's. We'll call that a Wendy's, I guess. Wendy's, very good. I love Wendy's. I live right next to one. We've got a little truck depot over there. But what the heck is wrong with them, man? They changed everything. They changed the menu. They changed like the bread that they use. They changed the chicken. And of course, they got rid of the 4 for $4, or the biggie bag, whatever the hell they called it. I mean, they were the leaders in fast food, cheap food, up until recently. It's kind of annoying. A lot of the fast food places were following in their footsteps to make cheaper food, and then they just went away from it altogether, collectively as a group, which kind of sucks. That looks like a Taco Bell kind of. I know it says it has a donut as a logo, but it looks kind of like a Taco Bell. I had Taco Bell last night. Taco hell for sure. Paying for it this morning. But I had some of those Cinnabon Delights. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic in my opinion. But what's the deal with that? Why do they have they should have quantities of what you order, right? You should have the because they have the 2-pack and they have the 12-pack, and there's no in between. Like, what about a 4-pack or a 6-pack or 8-pack? You know what I mean? That's okay. Well, I'm trying to stop here, get slowed up, and we'll just why do they have geese on this bridge? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I got to stop one of these days in Marion and see if they actually have these geese on the bridge. We're gonna guess that we got the green because he's going as well. I take the I-57 quite often from traveling and stuff like that. Mainly though, I take it when I'm going down to Tennessee. I vacation a lot in the southeast, sorry. As you guys may know, I've mentioned that quite a bit on this channel. Taking vacations to Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Alabama, and Tennessee. But I'm usually taking the I-57 when I travel to Tennessee because GPS says that the fastest way to get down to Tennessee from where I'm located in Chicago is to take it through Indiana and into Kentucky, into Tennessee, and I think that's absolutely a horrible idea. Indiana, no offense to anyone that lives in Indiana, but Indiana is the armpit of America. It sucks. The city sucks. The state sucks. Everything is gross. I'm sorry, but I don't like it. I don't like Indiana at all. No, I don't. So when I'm going to Tennessee or coming back up from Tennessee, I always take the 57 to the I-24 in Paducah, Kentucky, through the little tip of Kentucky into Tennessee to Clarksville, Tennessee, and then into Nashville. And then when I come back, I usually go through Nashville, up and get gas in Clarksville, take the I-24 through Paducah, try not to get stopped by the police in that little interchange there. Usually I miss the interchange onto the 57, and then I fly all the way up north the 57 into Chicago. I usually get gas at my halfway point of Effingham, which is something that we'll see. Obviously, I know on looking at the map, Effingham is fully modeled. All right, what is this? All right, Mr. Hay Truck, what are you doing here? We'll take the right to Chicago because we're not going towards St. Louis. But man, I really want to explore more of this state. But this is probably going to be the last one in the series that I'm going to do for Illinois. Someone's got their house modeled in this game. For Illinois, we're going to be moving on. We're not going to stay uploading YouTube videos about Illinois in American Truck Simulator. But the last thing I want to do after this is I want to take a long road trip from the tip of Chicago all the way out west to probably California or Oregon or wherever. But that's what I want to do, is go west from here, and then we'll continue to play the game as is. We got to keep our eyes peeled as we travel up the 57, but hopefully we won't miss it. We won't miss the cross, right? The massive 4 or 5 story cross. I have no idea like what the lore or the history is behind it. I just know that it's famous. I know that they had in the American Truck Simulator trailer when they were doing the Illinois expansion stuff. And I know that I see it all the time and everyone talks about it, but I don't know anything about it, to be honest with you. If you know anything about it, be sure to comment it down below. Learn me something new. I'm probably going to Google it after this video. Our customer expects delivery very soon. I'm sure they do. We're going to try to make it on time, but no promises, sir. Continue heading towards Chicago and Indianapolis. So, one of my pet peeves that I wanted to hop on here and rant about, and oh, there it is. Hang on. We can't even see it. We can't see it because of the cowl. We're gonna hop out into photo mode. Let's take a look. This truck was probably a horrible idea. There it is. Effingham Cross. Try and back out. Show you guys. Let's pull forward a little bit. All right, there it is. And I'm going to get a quick screenshot and I'll be right back. And we're back and we're cruising. And this was probably the worst truck to pick. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a big fan of this truck. It's got that cowl design on it, which looks aggressive, looks cool, but actually real quick, here we are in Effingham. Man, I'm crashing the truck, man. I'm trying to look. That's the gas station I usually stop at, just so everyone knows. This is so cool, man. Oh, this is that tanker's got the same logo as that gas station. I think that in real life that's a Quick Trip, but then there's like a blue gas station that's right next to it. I don't know the name of that one, but man, this game looks like real life. It is so cool. I don't know. I hope that you guys, when American Truck Simulator gets to your state, if we've already been to your state, that you guys have the same feeling that I do. But it's just so surreal to see this in the game. Oh, we gotta get over. Oh no. Okay, we made it. We're good. But that being said, map compression is a thing, as we can see right there, because that turn is not that close to Effingham. That is like 30 minutes down the road. From here, our next stop's probably going to be Champaign. 43 miles to Champaign. So we'll set the cruise and we'll just chillax and talk as we make our way through the plains of Illinois. So one thing I wanted to get off my chest is obviously LSPDFR. It's a game that's been a staple on my channel. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and it's a game that I've been playing for so many years prior to ever starting creating content on YouTube. Obviously GTA 5 came out in 2013, 2014 era. Absolutely loved those times playing with friends, being a middle schooler or a high school kid. Playing GTA in the summertime with my friends outside of football practice was just a core memory for me. And like, I'm sure all of you have core memories for GTA 5 because it's one of the most popular games of all time. I guess GTA LSPDFR kind of started in the 2016 time, and this is when some of my heroes, Jeff Favignano, Polecat, Barrier Bugs, were playing LSPDFR, and I got like a little gaming laptop, and I was playing LSPDFR myself, and I played that all the way up until 2021 is when I got hired as a police officer. So I played LSPDFR all through college. It's time to take our mandatory break. Those of you that don't know, ATS was just updated, so there's mandatory breaks in this game now, but I think we'll be fine. I'm probably going to turn that off. Anyways, so I played LSPDFR, that entire time through college, and then I only stopped because I became a police officer in real life, and I wanted to take a break from it. So I took a step back, and LSPDFR was always, in a way, unstable, but we weren't doing what we do now to our mods to make them so advanced that the game is breaking in other ways. One thing that I've been struggling with LSPDFR is the lighting system, ELS. For whatever reason, the game will be great, and I'll upload 8-9 videos of LSPDFR, and then I'll just hop into the game on a random Tuesday to upload another or record another episode, and the lights won't work. And it's like, what the hell, dude? Why? And I can't find an answer for it. I go on YouTube, and this has happened multiple times. I'll go on YouTube and I'll fix the problem. And so I'll go on YouTube and I'll fix the problem, and then play it for a little while, and then it breaks again. And it's like, why? What is breaking it? There was no updates that had came out in this time period, and so I just don't understand what the reasoning behind it. I look at YouTube videos, I Google research it, I hit Reddit, I hit the LSPDFR forums, and people are saying like, oh, to fix it, like go to the ASI manager, unload it, reload it, restart your computer, and it should work. And it's like, that's just such a stupid, archaic method. That's just like unplugging and plugging something back in. And for me, I'll tell you, newsflash, it doesn't work for me. There's other things that has to be done, but then they're like, oh, it's the DLS system. It's like, we don't truly know what's causing it, I don't think. Or at least I haven't found a person that's given me a straight up answer to it. People have just been posting fixes, which is fine, but like, it just takes so much time to fix all that stuff, and that's frustrating as well. So that's something I wanted to get off my chest. It just pisses me off. We got a little cop there on this side of the road running some radar. Hell yeah. Go get him, brother! As many of you may know, I've been a police officer for 5 years now, and I've been a police officer in the suburbs, so we gotta speed up a little bit. We're slowing down, everyone's passing us. I think I turned off the cruise when I hit the horn there. But I would say we don't have a great working relationship with state troopers. I mean, troopers are gonna troop, right? I think they're used to being alone. Excuse me. I have something in my throat from talking so much, but I feel like troopers are used to being alone. In a patrol shift where I work, you have 9 police officers on the street, and that's not including supervisors, that's not including TAC units, that's not including canines. Just 9 guys show up every single day on afternoon shift. So, like, we have a big group, you could say, because we're a busy town, and like, our camaraderie is high, in my opinion. Like, we're all great buds, everything like that. Versus troopers, and we got a small area, we got a station that we can always go to. Bypass, hell yeah. So we got a station that we can always go to. We're always hanging out, doing things. In the holidays, watching movies together, kicking back, relaxing. But troopers, do they have the same thing? I don't know. They have these. I mean, look. We can look here because troopers hang out in these guard shacks. They have these guard shacks here. I mean, how many troopers are on the road at one time for one troop? 1, 2. I know for Chicago, on the Skyway for Troop 3, where I work, Troop 3 has everything from Elgin all the way to Chicago. On Fridays and Saturday nights, their minimum officers are 2 on midnights. You'll have 2 troopers on all of midnights in Troop 3. Now that's different from, Troop, 16 or a troop down south or something like that, obviously, because troopers in Troop 3 don't have to answer the same calls as the troopers down south, because in Troop 3 you have suburbs. Troopers in Troop 3 aren't going to be responding to domestics in Schaumburg, Illinois, because Schaumburg police are going to be handled that, you know what I mean? But troopers down in like unincorporated Effingham, where we just passed, in the unincorporated portions will be responding to domestics, so they need more officers to do that. Effingham's a horrible example because Effingham's a large police department in retrospect, a medium-sized department in retrospect. But you get the gist, right? Like, small towns where they don't. What are you doing, man? Just get over. Don't slam on the brakes. But like, troopers are kind of like deputies, where like deputies in rural areas are responding by themselves, back up like 30 minutes away. So that being said, my point being is, like, we don't have a great working relationship with us because, like, I don't know. I'm not saying like they're antisocial. That depends on the person. But they don't seem like they talk the same with us. That's just my opinion. Hopefully there's a trooper out there listening that will change my opinion. Comment on this video if you're a state trooper. Oh my god, dude. That station wagon in front of us almost gave me a heart attack. Which would suck, because I'm all alone in my office, and if I had a heart attack racing the CTA train, if I had a heart attack all alone, it would be a while till someone found me. So let's not let that happen again. I don't know why that station wagon did that. Did we get off here? We definitely missed our turn. Whoopsies. My friend lives down there in that apartment, or in an apartment over there. Well, we're gonna have to explore just a little bit more. Oh, what are you doing? That's on me. It's I don't know why I said, what are you doing? Because that was definitely on me. Alright, let's figure out where we're going here. Alright, we gotta get over. Now we gotta make a whole bunch of U-turns. So, we went from exploring historic 557 to exploring some downtown. I don't think I've posted any videos on this channel of us actually going downtown. Oh, there's the Chicago flag there. All right, follow the arrows. Well, this is going to be our chance. Exit 51C very familiar. I think this is... I want to say this gets us to Lower Wacker. Yeah, Canal Street. But we can't go that way. Yep, Wacker Drive, right there. Oh, wait, look at the map. Looks like we're going to have to take Wacker. So let's get down there. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Look at all those bridges. Hell yeah, dude. We are in Chicago, man. All right, let's get woed up here. Takes Wacker. Oh, we probably should have taken that viewpoint too. Whatever. We'll do that at another time. Or I'll probably do that by myself. Going down deep into the tunnels. Yeah, arrows, so we can't go up. That's why you have to go down Wacker anyways. Ooh, Chicago fire truck. Chicago Fire Department is so badass, dude. Oh, got dark real quick. Turn these lights. Oh, do we go this way? No. This is so cool. You can pick up, like, you can pick up here? I did not know that you could pick up here, that this was a location to pick up. We're gonna make a left. I think we can make a left. That sign that says no left turn, I think that's for them. I think we can make a left. But I kind of want to explore what's over there. I think we're going to explore a little bit more. We're going to drive a little bit deeper down. Damage the trailer a little bit. That's okay, though. Man, this is so cool. I've driven down Lower Wacker before, and I've gotten stuck down in deep Lower Wacker. See, that's deep Lower Wacker down there. That you don't want to go down there. I don't know if they have like deliveries. I guess they do. I guess they do have deliveries down here, but like it's usually like those like box trucks and stuff like that. There's a police officer there. I wish that they modeled the police cars off of the city that you're in, so I wish that we could have seen some Chicago police officers with the flashing blue lights. If you know why Chicago police have all blue lights and all the other departments in Illinois do not, comment below. A little history tidbit. I don't know the exact reason, so I'm not going to say it right now. But I know there is a reason for it. Oh, ice cream truck. Moving pretty fast. But yeah, Lower Wacker. You don't want to go down to Lower Wacker, man. Get stuck down there. It's like a known meme. It's a known thing. I've done it myself a couple times. When you're down there and you're stuck down there, you gotta like ask some of the homeless people and be like, how do I get back up? And they're like, yeah man, take a left, take a right. Can I borrow $1? I'm like, yeah, you can borrow $1 because you're helping me get out of here. There's also the famous tow yard down in Lower Wacker. If your car ever gets towed in the city, it gets brought down to Lower Wacker. I guess Wacker itself is already down low, and then Lower Wacker would be like the third level down, because you have that main level, like the main street up here where we're at, and then you have lower. Sorry, I keep calling it Lower Wacker. It's just because you go down. You know what I mean? All right, which way are we going? This way. It's this way. See, that's what's so cool about ATS is that like, if I don't understand what the GPS is telling me to do, and where we're at right now, I've done it. I've been here. This exact interchange is true to real life. It is true to scale in this part of the game. Obviously, there's compression in other parts of the game, but they don't compress this right here on these interchanges. So that is so cool. I don't know if it's like an age thing or like a technology thing of them updating it, but I used to be like fine with GPS when I was like 16 and like and whatever, but now at the ripe age of 28, GPS kind of like messes with my head, man. I sometimes I don't understand what the line's telling me to do sometimes. And I'll tell you what, I don't use the voice on the GPS either. Like I've turned that off years ago because it's like make a right in 10 miles, and then it like cuts your music to say all that. It's like, dude, I didn't need to know that. Like for now, like why are we stopping? Come on, man, go. All right, we're going around, but it's like I didn't need to know that I need to make a right in 10 miles. What I need to know is I need to make a right in like a mile or so, or prepare to take a right. Like, don't tell me 10 miles beforehand. I'm gonna forget. Or they'll be like, go straight for, when you're on a road trip, like especially on the I-57, like go straight for 376 miles. Okay, yeah, I didn't plan on not going straight for 376 miles. I know that we're gonna be going straight for a while. I don't know. Stupid. You can barely see the green light with this cowl. We've dropped off over here before. That's what those yellow lines mean. It means that we've experienced. I guess this is the 55 I-55 exit. I think so. Yeah, you can see the Sears Tower over there. Chicago. All right, got a green light again. The real question that I want to know is, what town is this? I would think if we're on the south side of Chicago-ish, this would be... Well, you see that sign right there. Some injury lawyers. Very, very common on the south side of Chicago. I would guess we're in Calumet City or Broadview. 11 over, really? 11 over? Seriously? So Calumet City or Broadview or Bridgeview, Dalton, one of those areas where we have, you know, a need for injury lawyers because of the factories that are out here. These towns don't, or these houses don't look too great either, but the sign says Village of something. What does it say? 71st Street, but that says Village of something. I can't see it though. We're just gonna run this so we can take a look at it. Village of Bridgeview. Did I say Bridgeview? I'm pretty sure I said Bridgeview. I said Broadview. I know that. I said Dalton and Calumet City. I'm pretty sure I said Bridgeview. Well, if I said Bridgeview, I'm going to be really impressed with myself. I'm going to check that in the while I'm editing. Because I don't think Bridgeview is on the ATS map, obviously. But whatever, we will get this RV pulled into here. It's a good thing this wasn't Broadview, because Broadview, the reason why I originally thought it was Broadview was because Broadview has like more parks than Bridgeview, in my opinion, neighborhoods, all that stuff. But they have a lot of factories and stuff like that. So many factories, in fact, that the ICE detention facility was used in Broadview, in one of the old abandoned factories. So good thing ATS hopefully did not model that into this game. That would be bad. That would get ATS canceled. That would get me canceled just for even talking about this right now. We'll get our security checkpoint through. keep moving on up, and we'll drop this RV off at this train depot. What are they gonna do? Throw this RV inside one of these cargo shipment things and ship them off to the Netherlands? I don't know. What do they do with RVs? These recreational vehicles. Maybe it was maybe they wanted to get it onto the train to take it to the West Coast, and they don't want to pay for the diesel to do so in a semi truck, so they got it from the RV dealership in Marion and drove it up to Chicago so that they could throw it on the train in Chicago and drive it back down south, but then eventually west. All right, we'll get this thing parked up and see where they want it. All right, so it looks like they want it right there to our left, so we're gonna go and spin around in a circle over here because I get some great turning with this trailer. But as this video comes to a close and I park this truck up and drop off this RV, I just want to say thank you guys for watching, each and every one of you. I love you guys. Oh, stop. I love each and every one of you guys, and I just ask that you subscribe to this video or subscribe to my channel and like the video. Subscribe because it's free. If you resonate in any part of what I've said or resonate with me at all, please subscribe. Keep coming back for more. I'm trying to grow a channel of like-minded individuals that just love playing what we love to play. I got a whole bunch of LSPDFR that's hopefully going to be making a comeback. I got some iRaces making a comeback as well. Next week, we're racing at Sonoma, Chicagoland after that. Got a ton of ATS, and we're playing F1, which is absolutely fantastic to do. I love the F1 series that we've been playing. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, brother.